What's up, everybody? Welcome to Underground Crypto. I'm very sorry about that. I got a very important phone call right as I was about to go live. I don't know that that's ever happened before, a phone call important enough that I really needed to take it to get to the right stuff here. Just threw me back a little bit because I don't quite have everything set up like I normally would. One momento, please. All right. Okay. Microphone's working. Everything's working. And we're ready to kick this off. I'm sorry about that. But welcome to the Underground Crypto Show, the deep dive research show. Yeah, it was an important phone call. I really needed to talk for a little bit longer, but I got a community of people waiting for me. What can I do? So I'll have to call them back when I'm done. Melissa, really hitting the goal here. She's already 2 super chats. Got $1.99 with some music emojis. Who's all here? I saw there's another one. I will get to it. Much love for all of my undergrounders here. I greatly apologize for all of that. We come back tonight to see what games and crypto info we have today. Chill, relax, join our growing Discord. Yep, link to the free Discord in the chat and gain some crypto knowledge. Raise that crypto IQ. That's what we're all about. You nailed it, Melissa. Let's go. Let's see. Reliable J says it's Friday. Holy moly. Let me double check my watch. You made me really doubt myself. Yes, it is Friday. And it is the DeFi Gaming stream, which I just feel like we haven't done in a while. Is that me or is that a real thing? I don't know where the time goes. Green Fingers in the house. What's up, gang? Must be break time. UG is live. Hey, I'm live on your break. That's awesome. Break time is always good. And then Melissa killing it with a $5 super chat. Says, I'm sorry, dude, but I have seen and heard many crypto channel intros, and hands down, yours is the best. Just awesome, dude. Thank you. And I came up with that idea all by myself and made it, so that makes me feel really good that you said that. And then I don't want to change it, you know what I'm saying? I'm not looking to change it, but I did want to kind of like revamp it a little bit. When I'll have time to do that, I don't know, but hey, keep an eye out. In the next couple of days, weeks, whatever, you might see a slightly different intro, but I'm not going to change it much. I just might add a few things, couple frames or something like that. Blues Guy rolling in with another super chat. Not on my watch, my queen. It's getting competitive with the super chats. We're already at 3 out of 5 super chats, and I don't know, what am I, like 5 minutes into this? Amazing. You guys are amazing. Definitely makes me feel appreciated and gets me all motivated. I don't know if you guys can tell, I'm very motivated lately, and I have been just going after the shorts and the content and stuff. And I'm seeing a pickup in some of the subscribers and stuff. It's awesome. And another super chat rolls in. What is going on? I'm going to have to make that goal a little higher or something. It says, everything good is God. God bless you all and fill your hearts with gratitude always. Amen. Amen. I couldn't have said it better myself. Welcome in, Blues Guy. Love to see you here as always. And thank you to my wonderful mods and my wonderful undergrounders for supporting this channel. Now, let's take a look at the daily 1 through 100. Let's drop that down and you can see just red, right? We're having a pullback. We are having a pullback. It's one of those days. It's a Friday. If there's a good day to have a pullback, it's Friday, Saturday, Sunday, right? Let's get the weekend type pullback stuff out of the way. And let me know how the microphone is, how the music levels are, that kind of thing. I had to mess with things a little bit, so hopefully everything is good. So we have Hash down 16%. I think that's one of the biggest bubbles. Billions is down 18.5%. It's been running. Where's Cam? I don't know where Cam is, but hopefully he joins us soon. And then let's drop down another 100. Of course, just like you guys, I hate the days where it's all red, right? So Asteroid 17.3% to the upside. So everything else dumping, Asteroid decides to pump. Very odd. Rune down 17.3%. Falcon Finance is up 12.6%. Beat is up 7.9%. But Lab is actually down 20%. Reliable J. I hope you sold all of it. That's what I hope. It's down 20% to $4.60. And another super chat says, I told you, at Melissa. Well done, Blues Guy. Blues Guy, he hit that goal, but by all means, don't stop. Why would I stop you, right? That would not be in my own interest. But it's amazing to hit that early in the stream. Well done, everybody. So XP, or Xsphere, not familiar with this. 33.6%. Let's go hit that CoinGecko. What is Xsphere? 33.5% in 24 hours on a day like today is very interesting. Let's go to that max chart, see how long this thing's been around. Is it an old coin? Looks that way. It is May 17th, 2025. Okay, so not that old. Came out high, dropped down, stayed, and now it is just booming. 91.9, call it 92 million in market cap, 5.5 billion max supply, 2.7 billion circulating supply. It is a layer 1 proof of work project. Explorer says Tasma. So being proof of work and layer 1, it looks like it is its own thing. Very interesting. This catches my interest. Now, no contract address here, which is weird. I don't know how this works, you know, being its own layer 1. It could work however I guess it wants to. Hyper-connected blockchain for vertical and industry excellence. Came out in 2025, so I would hope that it's pretty cutting edge and pretty up to date. You know, maybe we got some ZK knowledge in there, something like that, some homomorphic encryption. Look at that. Look at the bounce. That's all the money I had. LOL. Blues guy. Don't give me all your money. Don't do that now. Let's see. Transactions per second, 5,000. EVM compatible. Block time, 1 second. Sounds super fast. This sounds really interesting. Dynamic and optimized fees. Why Xverse? Let's find out a little bit about it as I sip this coffee to get the energy going. Curious, anybody else out there track their steps on a daily basis? Shout out to Still Nasty for, that's his name in the Discord, right? For showing me a new thing, this sweat coin step counter. It's pretty cool. I did use his affiliate link just to honor the fact that he did give it. I want to shout him out. He's the one who told me. Check it out in the main hangout if you want to use his link. But my link is, of course, in the description, right? He spent it all on Flare. Yes, I think Blues Guy's money is all in Flare, for sure. Look at that bounce, though. Let's go back and look at Lab here. Lab bounced hard. We're going to get back to Xverse. We're deep diving into research, and we're got one heck of a show to do for you guys. He says, look at the bounce. Let's go to the 7-day. Oh yeah, that was a bounce. That was a nice bounce. It bounced from $3.35 to $4. It bounced like $1, a little more than $1. Okay, very interesting. Let's talk about Xverse though. Where was the website? There it is. So Xverse revolutionizes blockchain technology by addressing the trilemma of scalability. That's very interesting because I just did a reel, I think it was yesterday, about the blockchain trilemma. I don't know. Am I crazy or am I way ahead of where most people are thinking? Because I feel like this crypto education I'm doing, the reels that I'm doing are just a little bit over people's head, but I feel like maybe I'm meant to try to help them catch up. We'll see what happens. Of scalability, trilemma of scalability, security and decentralization through an innovation dual chain architecture. By combining the PBFT based main chain for efficient and rapid transactions processing with a proof of work based proof of chain for secure validator selection. Now I love that it's proof of work because you can mine it. I don't know how to mine it or what I need to mine it, but I like that. Xverse achieves an optimized balance of trust, performance, and decentralization. This ecosystem fosters innovation, accessibility, and sustainability for individuals, developers, and enterprise worldwide. I don't know. I was going with that Step Brothers, worldwide. You know if you know. Cam's in the house. Welcome in. Says LOL and on Super Chats. Yes, he only has money for Flare and Super Chats. Well done. So key features. This is Xverse, by the way. It's up. It's like one of the only things that are really up today, 35%. If you're just rolling in, smash that like button for me. Link to the free Discord in the description. So key features here: 2 chains, 1 mission, dual chain structure. Okay. EVM compatible. We talk a lot about this kind of stuff here, so some of this should be clicking for you. Proof of work based validator selection, predictable block generation and stable network, economic model and sustainability, enhanced security, and 51% attack prevention. The next evolution begins here. We could get all really deep into this, right? They had a 1.0, now they're in the 2.0. Which is good. It shows that they're doing something. They did launch in like 2025. So, they haven't been around for 4 or 5 years kind of thing, right? So they're still kind of kicking off here. Q1 2026, multi-chain expansion, advanced IBC protocol, and cross-chain bridge integration. Ecosystem growth, mass decentralized application onboarding and developer environment. And then you're already like into 2027. Says enterprise solution deployment for real world business cases and enterprise grade tools. 2027 Q2 global dominance, completion of sustainable DAO. We've been talking about DAOs all week, and we're still, even on a DeFi Friday, going to be talking about some DAO stuff and global layer leadership. Okay, this is very interesting. I like it. How do I mine it? All right, we're going to come back to this idea. I'll put that back there. I don't want to get too lost here. I don't want to get too lost in the sauce. We do have a normal show to do for you guys. And we were in the 2 to 300s here. So that was Xverse. Quantum resistance layer, or quantum resistant layer, up 15.1%. SISIC up 9%. IRYLs, which Iris, I don't know how I'm supposed to say it. It had a massive pump and it gave it back. It's probably 786 territory here. I wouldn't doubt it. I don't know. I don't think, in my own opinion, not financial advice, that now is a real good time to chase meme coins. It could be, it's one of those things where it's like it could be epic and Bitcoin could bounce and you could have a great entry on a lot of things. Or we could wind up going to, 55,000, 50,000. 45,000, 40,000, all of those things, right? I know a lot of people think that it's not possible. Whoa, almost knocked my coffee over. A lot of people think it's not possible, and I would say, I don't know how long, you've been in crypto, because Bitcoin usually does what you think it won't do when you think that it won't do it, and then when you think that, now it's going to do it, then it doesn't do it. That's how Bitcoin tends to work, in my opinion. Let's talk about Bitcoin, right? Overall market cap here, 2.7 trillion, down 2.5% on the overall market cap. What's up, guys? We'll be lurking for a little bit. What's up, Cryptic Quentin? I love to see you come into the show over and over again. Thank you for being here. It means a lot to me. Bitcoin, $79,088. What do we want to say about Bitcoin, right? We're going to go do some TA in a second, so we'll save that for then. How many people, can somebody tell me, here we're going to do a little bit of a poll. I'd love some participation. In the Discord, can you see the tab, Underground TA? Can you see that tab? Drop a 111 in the chat if you can see that tab. If you cannot see that tab, or you can see it but you can't access it, then put a 333. I want to see a bunch of 111s. Melissa's, for some reason, has been having trouble with it, and I don't really understand why that is. I can't figure out what the deal is there. I got to ask ChatGPT. So Ethereum is $2,226. It is down 3.6%. BNB $672. It's actually up 3.7 on the daily, right? Binance is up. That's interesting. XRP still holding a little bit of gains, $1.43. I think it went to like $1.54 or 8 or something like that. So you can see this big spike came down above my head. These little charts here that are miniature, but they just give you a quick idea. Those are the 7-day chart for whatever coin it is. Solana, $89.27. Dogecoin, 11 cents. I like it. I like to see that a lot. Still up 3.4%. Hasn't given back a bunch of those gains. Can that be telling us, a lot of rallies start with Bitcoin getting strong? Can this tell us that there's some sustainability here when it comes to this run? Hyperliquid is $44, up 1.9% in the last 7 days. Cardano, 26 cents. It is down 4.8% in the last 7 days. Then we got Zcash, $516. It's down 15.6, which, is somewhat expected. It has been pumping really hard, and now we're finally getting some downtrend. Melissa says, I don't think so at Blues. Love you at Underground. Hey, we're very crypto family here. I love you guys as well. Thank you for being here, and I am not shy to say that at all. I love my people. Chainlink, $10, 2.3% down over the last 7 days. Chainlink, not a coin that I really watch a lot. Obviously, I know what it is and stuff. I just never invested in it. Monero XMR, $382, down 4.6%. Monero, Zcash, the two strong privacy coins, right? Everything else is pretty much mute. No Firo, no Horizon, Pirate Coin. None of that stuff really seemed to get the big moves. Dash had a little bit back in the craze, but, not right this second. In this run, relevant to now. However you want to say that. Canton Network, 15 cents, high 15 cents, almost 16 cents, and it is still holding 8%. So we want to kind of look at the coins as we do this price rundown that on the 7-day are still holding gains, are still green. That's what we want to see. XLM, 15.5 cents. It is down almost 5% on the last 7 days. SWI, $1.10, giving some of it back. Again, on the 7-day chart here, I'll scroll up a little bit so my head's not blocking it. All right, just got to look over there and see if my head's blocking it. It does this big falling wedge thing, and you think it's like a falling wedge or channel that's going to break up, and then it just kind of rounds out. That's what it seems to do. So this might not be like a falling channel or wedge that you actually can trade. It seems like it's probably going to turn into like a cup or a double bottom or something of that nature. And Meme Core, $3.22, still down 8% in the last 7 days. Avalanche, $9.55, and that's pretty much where we wrap up here. And we go down and we see where Flare is. Flare is number 80, so Flare is actually still moving up. Flare looks like it's in this beautiful flag. So what have we seen that has been mostly green or positive? Flare still up 17% in the last 7 days, which is pretty amazing. We're going to check on this Flare. Flare flag. The Flare flag. Where is... Okay. I got it right up here. FLR. One thing I want to go over. I got to start using this. Like how I used to always have a notepad and take notes. And so here we're just rolling to see what the strong coins are that are still green and have a decent green. So SWI. Let's write that one down. Things that we should be going over. Canton, CC. What else is green? Hyperliquid, but it's like, it's small, but we'll do that one. I love this glass table and the, white erase board. Of course, Doge. Let's take a look at Doge. And that's pretty much it. BNB maybe. We'll try to run through these real quick. If you have anything that you really want me to go over, well, drop it in the chat. I love when people throw a super chat, but you know, for my people, I will go over it regardless. So we're gonna toggle here. Toggle. That's a weird way to put it. I'm gonna go to what's trending, right? And we're gonna run down the list, and then we're gonna go over to, wow, this Kishu. Melissa, you still own this Kishu in you? It did 161%. Why, I have no idea. Look at this, ChainGBT doing a 42% bounce. That is very interesting. We did a lot of deep dive and research on ChainGBT. I even think in the description I have an affiliate link with ChainGBT. Use that if you are interested in it at all. If you want to use a, you know, AI chatbot style thing like ChatGBT and stuff, but you want it on chain and you want it crypto because you are committed. Really, storage. Man, there are some things that I have not heard really mentioned in a long time. So here's what's trending, right? Pudgy Penguins, strongest NFT project in the game. I don't know. Kishu Inu, very interesting. We started looking at it the other day. It did get the pump. Bitcoin, ChainGBT, storage, Chainlink, Hyperliquid, Billions Network, Labs, Solana, Troll, Sui, Bankercoin. Bankercoin seems like it is going to do well. Bankercoin actually falls into that X402 protocol. Let me come down to categories. Boom, X402 ecosystem, base native. Banker might be one of the better coins for the X402 protocol. When that's going to be really relevant and important, I don't know, but it seems to happen so fast in crypto when everybody's like, all right, now we're going to do X402 protocol, and you have to be positioned ahead of time. Otherwise, you're just chasing, and you don't know how long it's going to last. You don't know how strong the rally is going to be, all of that stuff. So VVV, Venice token, is doing very well, and Quant is actually up 10%. So that's very interesting. Looks like it just broke out of what looks like a shoulder, head and shoulder. Anyways, let's roll over to the trading view. You know what? I'm going to do something real quick before we even do all that. I got a lot of things ready for you guys and ready and going, but we're going to play a round of Panzer Dog because it's DeFi Friday, and I can't go this far into the stream, a whole half an hour into the stream. We haven't played any games. Said I love Flair. I love you all too. I love steak and eggs, and I love the blues. Hey, blues guy, he knows what he likes. No, I don't hold any more of it. Oh, okay. Bro, I just sold GBT. OMG, yeah, that's when it pumps. If you want something to pump, just sell it, and it'll pump, like, immediately. Elio, or L-O-O. L-O-double-O, Zo. I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to get it dialed in. All right, L-O-double-O, Zo. Says, yo, welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for being here. It is DeFi Friday. Seems like BTC is stuck. Yeah, I've been in a little bit of a trade, high leverage trade on it all day, and it's been doing absolutely nothing. Cryptic Quentin says, sorry, I was in the shower. I can see the TA Underground channel, but I can't read anything on it. So when you click on it, it's empty. Is that what you're saying, Cryptic Quentin? By the way, I think Cryptic Quentin might have been the only person who participated. What is up with that, my guys? I'm not trying to be hard on anybody, but like, come on, y'all. Let me know, participate a little bit. All you got to do is go to the Discord, which I know almost all of you are in, and then just take a look at it and tell me 111 if you can actually get into it, 333 if you can see it but you can't, or something of that nature. Anything but you can actually look at the Underground TA tab. Reliable J says, what I missed, start over. I did that, yeah. Yeah, got it. Okay, yep. L-O-double-O Zo. What's up, everyone? Welcome in, welcome in. Says, hey, blues guy. All right, let's hit a round here. And I'm just playing a quick round because it's DeFi Friday. We have a whole show to do. There will be plenty of DeFi Friday. Remember, Friday, the members-only stream is baked in because I want to give you guys, a little bit of an idea of what the members-only stream is like, so you know what the value is. So on Fridays, you basically get the members-only stream for free. Is it the full run of it? Not necessarily. There's some things that we can't do. I can't really do like the crypto slots and stuff like that because I have to switch the stream to 18 and up, and it just absolutely it hurts my reach in the algorithm for whatever reason. Once you make the stream like 18 and up, they're like, yeah, we pretty much don't want to show this to anybody. Very frustrating. With all the reels I've been doing lately, it's been really interesting from like platform to platform, right? So I'll post a reel on one platform. Here's a good example. I posted this reel on all the platforms, really, but I paid attention to a few of them that matter to me. And so on Facebook, the reel got like 1,400 views, which is pretty good for me on Facebook. And on TikTok, it got 9. It got 9 views, which, if you watch a lot of YouTube videos and stuff, if you're not a creator, then you know you probably don't watch that stuff. Totally understandable. But basically what they tell you is this is how the algorithm works. Whatever platform you're on will take your video and it'll do a sample. It'll show it to like 200 people, 150 people, 200 people. And then they'll see how many people click on it, how many people don't click on it, stuff like that. And then, they'll decide if it's worth showing. So how do I know if they showed it to anybody or if they just literally nobody ever clicked on it? I have no idea. But either way, I'm just going to keep posting over there, and I'm going to basically shove my reels down TikTok's throat until they start showing them to people. What else can I do? I already made the video. I might as well post it over there. Yes, I am rambling. I'm trying to keep you guys entertained while I actually play Panzer Dogs. All right, cool. Let's see. What does he say? I can see it still. The Discord doesn't want me to see all the underground goodies. I'm going to figure this out. I'm definitely going to figure this out. 333, I can see it, but can't get in it. Why? The reels come up on my YouTube. Really glad to hear that. I'm glad that they're showing it to people. There was an issue on YouTube where they were having trouble with it being shown to everybody. And look at that. We got 10,000 scrap, and we got enough to open 10 at one time. This is all Reliable Jay's doing. That now we save it up for 10,000. Said, I'm seeing the reels too. Glad to hear it, guys. If you see those reels, really important. If you click on the reel, let it play all the way through, at least one time. Maybe twice would be amazing, but I mean, I'm not going to ask you to do that. But at least one time, let it go all the way through. And then, of course, if you could like and drop a comment, that would be amazing. Ooh, what is this? That was weird. It said it was a epic, and then it was an uncommon. That didn't make any sense. Or maybe they're going to show me it later. They're saving it for the end. Here we go. Splash card border. That looks like fun at the beach. Okay. I might already have this Panzer Vice skin. All right. So we got 2 epics. That's better than last time. Reliable J says weird. Yeah, there's all kinds of weird things that go on. And what's the reason for it? I don't know. Why? Why did I get banned on Twitter? Only Reliable J knows why I got banned on Twitter. Reliable J, feel free to tell me again why I got banned on Twitter, because I don't know. It's not clicking. I don't know. I don't really remember. It says weird. There it is. Nice. Well, we got 2 epic. I don't think they're NFTs, but it's on the sweet ecosystem, Panzer Dogs. If anybody wants to play with us, go ahead and you can get it on your phone, wherever. Do it. Hop in the chat once you've got to like level 5, which takes like 4 rounds or something like that. And once you've done that, let us know and you will be in my friends list. And whenever we play, if you're here, you can play with us. It is pretty fun, I'm not gonna lie. And you see me play this a lot, but there is actually like a capture of the flag kind of role there, game style. And I hope that they just keep integrating it. I got a little bit worried there when it like disappeared for a little while, and I'm lagging hard. I don't know if they need to pay more money on their servers or something. I don't know what's going on. Yo, and now I'm just like stuck going in directions. Crazy. I don't know where that came from. If you've been here for a while, you would know that my favorite DeFi game to play. You know what? Can anybody tell me what my favorite DeFi game to play is? Anybody? Can anybody tell me that information? Oof, we got 45 seconds. We got a little bit of time here. I'm going to target this guy. Can I get him? Boom, I got him. I have a feeling I might get top dog on this one, maybe. Ooh, he came in there and saved him. He sure did. Had him. Yeah, Zverse. Yep. There you go. Crypto Quentin says Chainers. I like Chainers a lot. Zverse is more of a game you can like sit there and play. Chainers, it's like you do all the things and then like you're done for the day and you got to wait for your plants to grow. I like Chainers. I guess I'd kind of put it more in like an idle game kind of status. Not 100%, but kind of is like an idle game, right? Chainers is. Anyways, it was a lot of fun taking a little break here, but we have some things to get into. I did get top dog, which is nice. Yep, Chainers. Yep, which don't work on my MacBook. Zverse doesn't work on your MacBook? That's not good. They should really figure that out. Oh, look at this. We just got a premium Panzer pack for leveling up to level 50. We made it to level 50, guys. Wild. We're going to have to open that up real quick, right? All right, here we go. Drum roll, please. Opening up the premium pack. Haven't had one of these in a long time. A premium pack gave me an uncommon skin. Wow, that's not very premium of you. But whatever, it was free. I guess I can't be upset about it. Now let's go over to TradingView. And let's take a look at some charts, guys. It was fun to get a little bit of gaming in there, but try to get all the real important stuff out of the way first, and then we can game for the rest of the time, right? Yeah, he says lame. It is. They should have it working for MacBook. Like what? Do they not think people have MacBooks? They didn't think about that? Very strange. I got quite a few coins written down here. So right here, what is most obvious to me, I would think that everybody would pretty much see this right away. Shoulder, head, shoulder. Now this is a 4-hour time frame, right? This is not a small time frame. Top to bottom, bang, from the neckline, bang. Adjust this a little bit. It's even deeper than I thought it was. What are we going to make this? 75,574. There we go. And so, will this play out? I don't exactly know. I'm going to have to update this. And I am a little annoyed that you guys can't see anything in the TA. We're going to have to figure this out. We're going to have to kind of go through and see if everybody can actually see. So everybody be ready to participate, because I'm going to go over to Discord. Sorry, I'm on one today. I say this a lot. Like, I'm high energy today. I'm having a wonderful time in life. It's amazing how the harder you work, the more tired I am, the more fun I'm having, and the more I'm glad to do it. It's weird. I don't know. I have some kind of like strange ADHD mind going on here. It's odd. So this is in the 4-hour. Looks like the 1 hour was kind of bouncing here. We're gonna delete everything. That's what the screenshot's for, so I don't have to keep that up. It looked like you were getting like a nice inverted head and shoulder here on the hour. That totally played out very well. And then I thought maybe you were getting cupped with this nice handle, and that just didn't play out. It just dumped, and that was a nice short. And then we did this, and this is where we've been all day, right? So normally you'd be kind of looking for like, there's a descending triangle, and you would really expect this thing to continue with that flat bottom. Like, it should dump, right? Just like if it was flat on the top, we would expect it to pump. higher probability. It's not a guarantee, of course. And that takes you to 76,900 and something. But I don't know. I've seen some times where like this kind of stubbornness just kind of like digs you out with like a shoulder head and like a shoulder inverted cat ears, like something of that nature. So we'll be watching it pretty closely. I am in a long right now with like $2, right? So I'm not tripping here by any means. Is this kind of Adam and Eve? Whoa, that's not what I want. This is what I want. Adam and Eve. Is that what we're gonna get? I don't know. BTC is kind of like all over the place. And you know what? It is very much what I had said, right? I said that we were going to go up. No, okay, hold on. Slow down. I watched a video from Crypto Jeb. I got to slow down because I did talk about it a lot, but I'm not trying to take all the credit for all of this stuff, right? Got to be transparent. That's what this is all about. So the video from Crypto Jeb, which I linked, how many people watched it? Throw a 111 in the chat. Oh, hold up. Throw a 555 in the chat if you watched that Crypto Jeb video where he did TA about a week ago when I posted it and talked about it over and over and over. If you didn't, no worries. So he's basically saying you need to be above 83,500, 84,000 level, and you need to hold it for about a week and a half, 2 weeks to really confirm that we're in a bull market. So the other part of that was if we're not able to get up there, then we were most likely going to reject from about 83,000, somewhere between 82,000 and 85,000. We would reject, and then we go down, and you would continue what is known as the, Elliott wave theory. Not something I study a lot, but I do understand it, right? The Elliott wave theory is, in a nutshell, again, I'm not a pro at this by any means. It's just kind of like that you're going to go, oh, well, it'd be from a downtrend, right? So it'd be like down, up, right? And so people are capitalizing on these moments. So basically, it's like we were in the Elliott wave, and we did this a couple times if you look at the chart, right? And we were coming up and testing that again. You get what I'm saying? Now look at what I drew there, even if it's ugly, and then come to like the daily or the weekly. Sorry, the weekly will make a lot more sense, right? Look at that. And that's kind of what they were talking about, like down, up, down, up, down, up. You see what I mean? And so an Elliott wave has 3 waves, right? Before it finally reverses and goes up. That's about as much as I know about it. Not something I spend a ton of time on. I'll be 100% honest with that. There's a lot of different things you could study when it comes to trading, and I've been with the lifer. That's just not something that we focus on. One day I'll dig into it a little bit more. Let's see what this 1 minute's doing. Just playing with the 200, doing a whole lot of nothing. Very sideways, got a nice pump, didn't really give us any kind of nice flag or anything, dumped all the way down. Got a 1 minute cup and handle there. Are we going to trade a 1 minute cup and handle? I mean, it'd probably play out, to be completely honest. Let's see if that plays out here, just for fun. But anyways, this is really all there is to say about BTC. I don't know what you guys want to talk about. Helen says, it feels like Saturday. Hi, everyone. Dog sitting for the weekend. She's got her grand dog. That's awesome. Yeah, you sent me a picture of it. That dog is, I don't know why their dog is like just one of my favorite dogs. I think it's a duck dog. I'm not even sure exactly what kind of dog it is, but every time I go to their house, I'm like, I really like their dog. I've thought about it way too many times. I'm like, I kind of want to get one of those for my next dog. You guys have no idea what I'm talking about. Helen is my grandmother in the chat, for sure. How many people have a grandmother who comes, to the chat? A lot of people, it's really crazy. It's just so random. But like my own mother, like struggles with like, an email, right? Like legit, like an email is like the end of the world for her. She's very technologically unadvanced. And my grandma is like texting everybody, emailing everybody. I mean, I'm surprised she's not super chatting, to be honest with you. She is all over it. She's on Facebook, like all of that stuff. She's really on it. A lot of people her age haven't even tried. It's kind of crazy. Now let's move on to the next coin. I don't know why I got off on that tangent. Let's go and check out, I guess, some XRP. If you're just rolling in, smash that like button for me. Yeah, we were trying to project something here on the 4 hour. It just kind of didn't happen. You had a nice breakout here, but with BTC not playing ball, you know, it's not going to happen. Let's delete everything here. Right now with what's going on, it's just like a lot of things. I just want to look at the higher time frame moves. Like I mean, even the dailies and stuff like that. Like I'm just not really interested at being in like the 5-minute chart for XRP because everything is kind of wishy-washy and unstable, right? So like a shoulder, shoulder, head, shoulder, what is known as a complex inverted head and shoulder. I only know this because I watched the Crypto Lifer on YouTube. You should check him out if you like technical analysis, because that's where I learned everything that I know. All right. Reliable J says, dude, I miss my grandma so much. Yeah. I mean, my grandmother is pretty much who raised me, so I owe her pretty much everything. We've got our own crypto grandma in the house. Let's go. I'm saying. And she actually asked me about crypto. Like, none of my family who even knows that I, you know, am active in crypto or have crypto. Nobody ever asked me anything about it. But she always asked me, you know, how's the market and stuff. You couldn't ask for a better grandma. All right, let's go to Flare. And let's check that out. So FLR, Flare, looked pretty good in my opinion. I should have it. Why am I searching it? I should have it here. And I should have just clicked on one of them because for whatever reason it didn't save. All right, let's do it again. Let's do it again. I just wanted to demonstrate how to do it. That's what it was. Bro, same here. My grandma raised me for sure. Yeah. Hey, all the grown-ups, like, they tightened the noose on everybody. Everybody had to work. Nobody really had a choice, right? I'm surprised at how many, like, markets kind of don't have Flare. That part's a little interesting. So we have been said, like, Flare's coming up, and look at this, bro. You can't make this stuff up. Look at the daily doing, like, we had this TA from, like, way over here. It was probably on the 4 hour, right, and not the daily. And you got a big part of the move. Here, let's put this into perspective here. Is what we were talking about for Flare. We saw this coming. Like, you got 15.5% out of 17.3. You got almost the whole move, right? And I do a lot of times like to put, well, to be honest, in a big trade like this, I would have put my stop loss a little lower than the actual measured move. But at the same time, this thing's like falling wedge to the 21 looks like it's going to run again. Flare looks like it's going to run pretty hard. Blues Guy's prediction may very much come true. So when it comes to life, the critical thing is whether you take things for granted or you take them with gratitude. Well said, well said. Said, I envy you guys. I raised myself. I made a mess. Yeah. Hey, I still made a mess because, you know, I guess you kind of have to a little bit as a kid. Definitely. Where I grew up was a little rough. It wasn't the best environment, that's for sure. One of my big saving graces that my grandparents always took me up north. They have a cabin up in Maine, Booth Bay Harbor, where I got to spend most of my summers. If I would have spent my summers where I'm actually from, Bradenton, Florida, I don't know. I think I would have wound up like a lot of my peers, right? For sure. Which I'm sure was no mistake. I'm sure that was not an accident at all. I think that was probably well calculated on their part. They knew what was up. So here we go. Got a new measured move, which would make you hit the target here. And if you started from the beginning, that gets you up to like 23%. I like this. Flare looks like it's going to continue. You got the 21 coming up above the 200. You're not too far away from the 200. This big move, and then you might have to come back down. Of course, will Flare just kind of keep going, even though BTC doesn't? If BTC starts dumping, what are the odds that this thing just rips? I don't know. It's very, everything is pending on BTC, basically. But anyways, this is Flare. I noticed that it was in like a bit of a falling wedge flag just from, you know, the 7-day chart that I had on CoinGecko. Let's move along. And put a line through Flare so I know I did it. Let's go look at SWE. There we are. SWE USDT. Need to get the same one. Yeah, so here you go. This didn't play out at all. I obviously didn't take this trade. We're projecting, and when I project, I go ahead and I still put my measured move and my 3-to-1 risk reward ratio, all of that stuff, right? But BTC has not been very kind here, that's for sure. Let's delete everything. And you see you're just kind of 4 hour coming back to the 200 here. You had a nice pump for SWE all the way to $1.42. And now you're chilling at $1.09. So it's given back quite a bit here. Let's see. CCP is always hilarious. I thank you for coming back to the stream so much. I really appreciate that. He says tired. I feel that vibe. And he says, we moon yet? A little bit. We mooned a little bit, and then we kind of gave most of it back. Look at SWE. SWE mooned, and then it gave it back, just like a lot of coins look like this, right? Yeah, wind moon. I think that's what we're all asking all the time, every day. We're going to watch it happen, that's for sure, because I'm here practically every single day. I've got so many ideas. Cryptic Quentin, I got to shout him out. He had a great idea and I'm gonna kind of debut it today. We're gonna practice it on the stream for a little while, and it's gonna be called the Crypto Doom Scroll on X. It's gonna be cool, and I think that there's gonna be a separate stream that I do like earlier in the day, maybe noon or something like that. That's like the news, but then doom scrolling like Twitter in the crypto hashtags, right? So you can see like super relevant things that are going on. I think that's gonna be really cool. I believe it's going to be another live stream that I do earlier in the day. It might just turn into a members only thing that I do just for the members only. I don't know. We're going to see, but we're going to practice it for a little while. So when I'm ready to do that, like I know what I'm doing. One thing I want to point out is that SWE has bottomed, right? On the 4 hour and the 8 hour, and does appear to be getting a bounce. I don't think that's bullish engulfing. I'm a little rusty on stuff like that. Guys, my TA comes from studying the lifer, and he's 20 plus years into this, right? And I'm like 4, all right? So I'm just starting to get a handle on things. I don't want you guys to think I'm trying to teach you how to do TA. I'm doing my own little bit of TA for you guys as entertainment, but I'm not here to teach you that stuff. If you want to learn about technical analysis, watch The Lifer. That's what I have to tell you. 10:15 New York time in the morning, AM, every single day. You know, I got to shout him out because he just celebrated his 2,000th episode without a day off. 2,000 episodes, no day off. I mean, you do the math. It's 365 days in a year. Divide that by 2,000. Wow. Talk about dedication. Talk about why Sam is where he is. Come on. Have you done, how many of you guys have done anything consistently for 2,000 days? I would love to know. Says Melissa, sounds like your grandma was from Louisiana. I don't know what I missed here. Melissa says, my grandmother always threatened to beat us with the switch and made us eat black-eyed peas. Peas that stare back at you. I hate black-eyed peas. That's hilarious, Melissa. And it does sound like you had like a southern grandma. I just want to have a lot of money. Well, have you tried doing something for 2,000 days straight yet? Maybe you have. Let's see. How are you hanging into Friday night? Yes. Discipline leads to habit. Exactly, Reliable Jay. You got it. Yeah, shout out Sam. Sam is amazing, man. So this is SWE. I don't know what else to say. It has fallen down. Here's what I want to say. Fibonacci retracement. Guys, one thing when I'm real high energy is I do tend to be a little bit all over the place. But it's Friday night. We're hanging out. We're not at the bar. We're not doing something degenerate. And so we are still hitting the mark in going over cryptocurrency. And we're going to get to the games and the fun and all of that stuff. But we're not there yet, right? We have to do our due diligence even on a Friday. How many people on a Friday are like, don't even worry about all this stuff. Just play DeFi games. I don't even want to see all this. Throw a 777 in the chat if you wish that I just play DeFi games and I can go over any of this stuff. If you don't feel that way, no, we can't do that. Throw a 444. If you're glad that I do this even on DeFi Friday, throw a 444 in the chat. This is how I do polls, right? This is how I do polls. I proved him. Hey, oh man. I was just gonna say something so ridiculous. Hate CCP. He says I pooped it. I said, have you tried doing anything for like 2,000 days straight? He said I pooped every day for a year. Little vulgar. I do apologize. But that's what he said. I'm just reading the chat. Have you tried filming it? I'm just saying, you know, there might be some money there, man. You sound very consistent and regular. All right, I'm done with that one. I'm going to take that way too far. Anyways, look at this nice bounce. Change topic to the 786 for SWE. Could that be the reversal? Or do you get like another little dip down there? I feel like usually it likes to come down lower than the 786 before you really get the big move back up. But that's just a little bit of observation. None of that is like guaranteed. And what is this that I see? Who can tell me what this is? I mean, if you know, you know. That is hidden bullish divergence. I'm not going to wait for a response because too many times I don't get one. Crypto Quentin said 444. Melissa said 444. I'm trying to remember what 444 meant. I've done this too much. What did that mean? Melissa, tell me what 444 means. I'm sorry. That I'm just all over the place here. Anyways. You saw that candle turn white and then turn blue again? This is hidden divergence, hidden bullish divergence. And from what I've learned from Sam, basically he's saying that you're going to break the high before you ever break the low. So this might be a beautiful buy for SWE because that says you should break this up here before you break this down here. I mean, that is just what I'm going for. And I mean, the Adam and the Eve in the hidden bullish divergence on a larger time frame seem to be the highest percentage hitting indicators that I'm aware of, right? Better than any of those actual indicators. All right, let's move on, or I'm never going to get through any of these. Let's go to CC, or Canton Network. Here it is. Starting to build up a nice list here. Yeah, last time I looked at it, it looked very strange for price action. I mean, you kind of have the whole falling wedge scenario down here if I were to quickly kind of pull a measured move. But like the last one didn't really play out, that's for sure. Bang. Could come to like, you know, almost 18 cents. But let's go ahead and delete everything real quick. Stochastic is about to reset here for the 4 hours. That's a good thing. This is so wonky. I don't know if this even counts as like a shoulder, head and shoulder. Like I'm really not sure if that counts or not. Looks like you had a nice flag here, right? And it just didn't really play out. Or it started to. It broke out, and then it actually did play out a lot more than I'm giving it credit for here. This is Canton Network, right? Like, it did break out, and it gave you a good bit of that move. This is why I like to, like, move my stop loss up. So whenever it decides to, like, dip and reverse, like, I just get paid in profit. And not just have a stop loss that if it doesn't go all the way to it, I just never get, right? Same thing here. Kind of the exact same idea. Again, if BTC doesn't play ball, I have no confidence in any of these things. I just want to make that extremely clear. Never financial advice, just my own opinions and life observations, right? That's all I can tell you. If you need it, I used to say this all the time. If you need a financial advisor, go find one. That's not my business. So where are we at? Canton is my second choice after Flare. Really, you're that big on Canton Network? How did I not know that about you? There's a market for everything. Blues, your answer, enhanced productivity, sharp focus, and emotional resilience. That's awesome. I don't remember what 444 means. I gotta start writing this stuff down. Protection and health. That's not what I meant, but I mean, I don't know. Is that in China? Higher lows. Your health is your wealth. All right. Seems like nobody knew what 444 meant. That's all right. Maybe that's a good thing. Maybe that's a good thing. So that was Canton. Not a whole lot to say there. Hype. I guess we'll go over hype. It's a lot of TA, guys. It's a lot of TA. But I did it to myself. Nobody made me do it. If there's anything you want me to go over, then... Oh, I remember what 444 means. There you go. 444 was... You like that I go over all of this stuff even on a DeFi Friday. That's what 444 was. If you're just rolling in, smash that like button. Welcome to the Underground Crypto Deep Dive Show. I know Underground don't feel my number game. No, I do not. Or it depends, like the numerology and stuff like that, I'm not big on, right? I like to stick to what I know works. That seems like it could get very confusing. Let's look at it on Binance. Look at Hyperliquid on Binance. Hype. And does this say Europe? Ooh, this is in the euro. No thank you. I don't know how I wound up on that, but no thank you. Let's go to Hype on a USDT chart because I am not in Europe. Let's go to Coinbase. I like that. And it actually looks right. I knew it looked really weird. All right. So 4 hour flagging out above the 221 coming up and crossing. This could be pretty beautiful, to be honest with you. Bang, bang, bang. Shout out if you have Lifer Vision. If you have Lifer Vision and you've been studying with the Lifer, if you go to the Lifer stream, if you're a Lifer, put Lifer Vision in chat so I know that you identify as a Lifer. Right here, we got $52 for Hyperliquid. Let's throw out. This looks like one of the few things I want to put in my TA. Get a 3-to-1 proper risk-reward ratio here. Let's grab our trade. Bang. 18.9%. You asked if we wanted gaming or... Yeah, I figured it out right when I started asking. So this year is 33. Blue Sky, don't like it. Year of the Horse, bro. Lifer Vision, baby. Yep, Cryptic Quentin. I know Reliable J is a lifer for sure. Age of Knowledge. Blue Sky. He's all over all that, I guess. Let's go here. I don't know. Do we let the Stokes reset more before? I mean, no bull or bearish divergence really on the 4 hour. I mean, this very well could consolidate more. The 21 is not above the 200 yet, so like I'm not super excited about this until I see BTC is going to play ball a little bit. All right, there we go. Man, I got to get it just right so when I do the screenshot, everything is proper. Due diligence. How many people are tired of hearing me say we got to do our due diligence? How many people had never heard that before I started saying it? Somebody told me the other day, they were like, what are you talking about in real life? And I was like, due diligence. And they're like, I'm like, never mind. A lifer. Elio, Double O, Zoe. Do you not know what the crypto lifer is? Type him in the YouTube. Not right now, because we're live. At some other point, check him out if you like technical analysis like I'd be doing. This is where I learned. He's who I learned everything from, if you don't know who he is. Otherwise, Uma. This is Uma, a lifer. I think he meant to say I'm a lifer. Okay. That's making more sense. I had very little confidence that this coffee was actually going to kick in and do anything for me today, because man, I was dead beat before I started this stream. I'm at like 23,000 steps for the day or whatever. I'm on one. I've done drywall jobs. I've packed shipping orders. Oh man, it's been a long day, but I'm feeling great. I really am. Never tired. Let's go to the Discord and let me post this real quick, or I'll kind of completely forget to do it. I feel like the last day or two, I kind of forgot to post the TA in the TA spot on Discord, but it sounds like it's okay because nobody has access to it or something like that. We're going to figure that out. Don't worry, we will figure that out. All right, and back to the TA. So that's hype. Let's do Dogecoin. And I should definitely have Dogecoin on here. I should not have to type that in. There it is, Doge. If I pick a different chart, it won't have whatever TA. Look at that. Bang, bang, bang. Wait, that wasn't a measured move, was it? That was just the previous high. And it did that. It ran back up to the previous high. You're getting like a cup and handle. This is the 4 hour. 4 hour stochastic is reset. There's a little bit of like cat ears, maybe. Wow. Sometimes I just can't draw. Still looks terrible, but at least it's a little better. So there's like a little bit of some cat ear vibes there. Double top M vibe, right? He says, my bad, I'm a lifer, Sam the man. Okay, I follow you. Are you sure it's only coffee, LOL? Says, I don't know, a trip to Colombia, perhaps. Says, I'm so joking. Hey, no worries here. I can take a joke. It says, I don't have the permission to view message history. The TA section is empty when I click it. Okay, well, that might be something I can figure out here. Let me go to permissions. There's one that says view channel history, right? Allowed to change their name, description, text, so they can delete the channel. No. That's how somebody like deleted Bankroll's channel one time. Sorry guys, I'm learning with Discord. Allow members to change the channel's permissions. No, we're not going to do that. Allow members to create, edit, or delete webhooks. No. Create invites. Send messages. Yes. No, wait, not in that one. Send messages in thread. Create threads. Private threads. Embed links. Attach files. Add reactions. Okay, we got that. External emojis. Do mentions. Management. Allow to delete and remove messages. No. Pin messages. No. Manage thread, read message history. There's one that should say, oh, message history. Allow members to read previous message history. That's, I literally just said it. Save. All right. Somebody go. Cryptic Quentin, you're up. Since you said it. I just changed that permission. Please go check that out and tell me if that's fixed. Can you see it now? Can you hear me now? Does anybody remember that commercial? Said, you are free to choose, but you are not free from the consequences of your choices. That is an original quote by Jay, the blues guy. Jay, the blues guy. Okay, he's also a blues guy now. For me, Crypto Chris, Lifer, Master Friend, and now you Underground. I have been in the family for a long time. Yes, Melissa, you definitely have. I wouldn't nuke your channel. Yeah, post something in there now. Well, you should be able to see the history. Like, I literally just posted. That's the whole point of what I did, is that you should be able to see the history, so I shouldn't have to post anything. Very annoying. Says this is the start, so maybe it's from like whenever it there. It's very annoying. Okay, I'm gonna post something. I'll post something. I'll just repost this hype chart. I guess the TA channel has just been for me. Melissa, can you tell me if you're able to see this? I'm gonna put the hype chart that I just did. Okay, so I just posted again. Let me know if you can see that. Let me know if you can see it. We're gonna do this together. It's a team effort here. So Dogecoin still very much kind of doing the thing here. Trend line looks pretty intact. Don't know how much more you could really ask for. That does changes the measured move quite a bit, right? I don't know how much I like this. It is making like the cup with the handle. So Dogecoin in a cup and handle. That's pretty awesome. We'll kind of reset the whole move here. There we go. Make sure we get all the numbers so you can actually see your support and resistance. Okay, so he can't see the history. So does it show that I posted hype twice? Because then I will delete one of them. Let's get Dogecoin in there. Looks like a nice 25% move for Dogecoin, coming to about 14 cents. I'm all for that. Let me post that in there. I'm going to go ahead and delete the double up here. And we will do Doge next. Upload. And this is where you can go back. Like, even if you miss a stream and you want to know what we went over that mattered, well, you could just go right to the TA, right? Bang, Doge is now post it, and I'm not getting any ask for any TA or anything like that, which is fine. This is not really a TA channel, but I do like to do a little bit of TA here. The last one that I had on my list was BNB. Let's take a look at some BNB on Binance, because where else would you look at BNB, right? That's a given. Dogecoin looks like it's going to 14 cents. I like that. Oh, this is interesting. So, I mean, obviously, do these patterns like jump off the screen at you? Man, I am doing a terrible job drawing this. What is going on? I gotta focus. So, I mean, do these jump off the screen at you guys? Or no? Is it just me? Does look like there was a bit of a trend line. Support and resistance flip, right? They're not always horizontal lines. You had this boom. What? I don't know what's going on with my drawing skills here. Bounce, and then off to the races. BNB went as high recently as 690. Remember, it was like 1,000 before. What is its high? What is the all-time high here? It was literally like almost 14,000. BNB, man, I remember when I was buying BNB, it was like $1.50, or not $1.50, sorry, $150. I should have just held that thing. Put 111 if you like money. Yep, let's get this chat rolling. Let's see how much participation we can get. Everybody just for like, can everybody participate for like, I don't know, like 2 minutes? Just post emojis and just say things and whatever. Let's just try to get this chat rolling, and let's do an experiment. Let's see how much effect that has on how many people get pulled into this stream. It's easy, it's free, it doesn't cost money. I'm not asking you to super chat or anything like that. I'm just saying, just run this chat for like 2 minutes. It's not even a long time. And let's just see what the power of the Undergrounder community can do for this channel. I do like this trend line here. Bang. And you're keeping it, although you're losing the 21. Looks like you definitely could just fall over here. Got this parabolic kind of trend line looking thing. Not the most beautiful. Money, money, money. There you go. CCP is participating. Cryptic Quentin is participating. Melissa is participating. Where's my blues guy? Where's Reliable J? I'm calling on everybody tonight for sure. It says, I may not be big on manners, on politeness sometimes, but man, I'm big on gratitude. That's well said. The best thing you'll ever do is to do what they say you couldn't do. Hey, you're on to something there. It says amen to that. Run that up, run that up. All right, so let's hop out of this. It is DeFi Friday. We should move on. That was kind of our TA segment here. If somebody needs something, they can let me know in the chat. I do pay attention. And we're back over here to the crypto bubbles. We're going to run over here. Nothing that I really wanted to look at here. There we go. There we go. Elio says here. Money loves me, says Blues Guy. Melissa showing off those custom emojis. There we go. And let's look at this Kishu Inu that's up 161% real quick. Keep that chat going. I'm watching. 2 minutes is 2 minutes. Kishu renewal is still being resolved. We are trying to renew Kishu.com for many more years. We have made attempts to regain enough access to complete renewal. The partial blocker is payment. I don't know that we care about any of this. I guess they let it go for too long and now they're bringing it back. Maybe they sold it to somebody. Said, I want my money and I want it now. What is that, JG Wetworth or whatever? That was that old commercial. They did a good job because somehow I remember that. All right, it's a meme coin from back in the day. This thing, max chart, is probably going to be ancient. Come on, yeah, 2021. Might as well be like in the 1900s for crypto. Said Wentworth. LOL, there you go. Somebody knows what I'm talking about. The less I worry about money and focus on love, gratitude, and God flows automatically. Hey, that is abundance. That is what abundance is all about. So we're going to go take a look at the Fear and Greed Index as I watch to see how this chat is running. I'm like crypto Santa Claus. I'm taking names and seeing who all is participating. So 31 on the Fear and Greed Index. So we have rolled back. 100% reliable, Jay. Yep, that's what Crypto Quentin says. Yesterday was 43, so we've been kind of back and forth from like this 31 to like 38, back 30, 43. There you go. So we're at 31 today. On a Friday, I say it's a good day for a pullback if you ask me. Let's go take a look at the trending coins because there are probably a lot of new coins still. We've been all over these new coins, right? Like we really have been crushing, staying on top of these new coins, and we're going to continue to do that. Miralo, Kansu. Oh, okay. I was trying to read that. Blues guy just hit me with some foreign language here. Turnkey was interesting. Turnkey is about storing your keys probably for, institutional type stuff. Turnkey is a platform that provides tools for generating, storing, and using cryptographic keys and applications. See, I remember it already. So how long have you been growing your hair? Oh, you mean this stuff? About 11 years. So not very long. Buy more flair. Stitch. What is Stitch? Yeah, about 11 years. I don't know if I said that too fast. Raised $25 million for Stitch, right? Stitch provides unified operating systems with built-in AI for financial institutions. Why is everything for... The writing is on the wall, guys. Everything that's being launched right now is like for financial institutions and stuff, right? Why is that? Is there something coming? And financial institutions are still buying. He says, what are your pronouns? Hey. I don't know about you. You can have whatever you want. I don't have no pronouns, guys. I don't roll with that. You don't have to tell anybody how bad you want it. Your work ethic will do all the talking. Absolutely it will. And I don't mean to offend anybody with any of that stuff, right? But, that's your business. I don't have any. I'm old school. So, yeah, everything's being done for financial institutions. They're buying while retail is still dumping. I think they might know something y'all don't know. Let's see. Actions speak louder than words. Absolutely it does. 11 billion. What? So Dunamu has raised $11 billion. Like, that is substantial. It is a South Korean fintech company that provides a wide range of services with a focus on blockchain. So they're not exclusive, but a focus on blockchain. They have raised $11.1 billion. That is cool, but it's probably nothing that I really am going to be able to get into, right? Cool. I started mine in September 2014. Nice. So yeah, you've been at it for a while. I mean, you certainly don't have to, but if you want to, you can always post a picture in the main hangout on Discord so we can see how long your dreads are for sure. F asset, again, if you don't want to do that, you don't have to do that. Obviously you know that. 77.7 million raised for this F assets, and again, digital banking on blockchain payment solutions for global asset management and transfers. Guys, is the writing not on the wall? Who else is telling you this? Who else is saying, look at all this stuff that's being launched? It's all for institutions and financial markets, like the big guys, right? Raised 15 million. This NOF1 is an AI lab using financial markets to train next generation foundation models. Okay, so it's rather AI or it's something made for institutions. That's what we're seeing. We who have long hair have special abilities. I'll take it, man. I'll take special abilities. So Backprop Finance. That's new on the radar. I've never heard of that. Backprop Finance is a decentralized exchange built on top of BitTensor with crypto screener for assets. Asset analytics. Okay, this is interesting. No token yet. They've not raised any money, it doesn't look like either, but they have an investor, but they didn't raise any money. I don't know how that works. Somebody explain that to me. How do you have an investor when you haven't raised any money? I don't know. No, I don't want stuff from that. Okay. This is kind of reminding me of like Blockworks. This is definitely going to have to get one tabbed here. Shout out to one tab. Bang. Close that in one tab. Come back here. Reopen it again. Now I have it saved forever. Reminds me a lot of this Blockworks, right? Big analytic kind of website. Well, here it is, but this is built on BitTensor. BitTensor, probably the most legitimate, big, and serious AI crypto project that you could ask for, right? This is cool. I started mine in September 2014. Nice. My son is so special. I'm letting him ride the bus with his helmet. Blues guy. What are you talking about? Where are we going with this? Sounds sus. The biggest asset in the world is your mind. There you go. I like that. That sounds great. Has anybody been enjoying my crypto motivation, market motivation posts? Should look familiar to you, Reliable J. I filmed a lot of them in Miami when I was up there. I got, a little bit of time to myself, and I just batched out some content. Pretty amazing what you can do with a small amount of time. All those reels you see, I did all of those when we were in Miami, except for has anybody figured it out yet? In the morning, I'm posting my crypto motivation, market motivation stuff, Jim Rohn, that kind of stuff. And then at 6 p.m., I post my IQ raising reel, right, where I do that kind of thing, pull people to the channel. Biggest asset in the world is your mind. Yep. Okay, I'm done hitting y'all with Blues Guy motivation. There you go. Yeah, bro, I loved it. Amazing, man. Appreciate you saying that. And just one time for the crypto fam, let's retoggle our favorite song here. Anybody see that the lifer was like, somebody was playing my music? I really hope he wasn't talking about me. I do play a lot of the same music that he plays, but that's because everybody here's a lifer. And you guys pretty much all said we love this and we demand this. So, I mean, you got to give the people what they want, right? I don't know. I'm going to have to talk to him about that. Anyways, this is interesting. It's called Backprop. I thought this was going to be like a prop firm or something like that. It's a very interesting name. Why'd they go with Backprop? Because, again, it just reminds me of like a prop firm. Is that in here somewhere? Portfolio, bridge, trade. So you have a Tau terminal. Yo, BitTensor is doing some pretty interesting stuff here. I've been waiting for somebody to launch something serious. This is pretty cool. Total Network TVL. Miami was cool, bro. We met some serious players. Yeah, we did. It was a lot of fun. Yes, I have. I tried to go watch them and all so I can comment and like, yeah, I definitely saw that, Blues Guy. I definitely take notice. I appreciate you big time, man. So, I used to say this all the time and nobody would comment. SN, when there's an SN in front of your ticker or part of your ticker starts with SN and then a number, you know that you are dealing with the BitTensor ecosystem. Can anybody tell me what the SN stands for? This is the crypto quiz. The crypto underground quiz. I don't know why I have to like theme everything with a name, but I don't know. It helps me keep it in my mind. Look at this. You have 0 through 128. There's 128 things on the BitTensor ecosystem. I think that's pretty cool. See if anybody can tell me what it means. Okay, dude said he makes $40 million a month. Let that inspire y'all. He was too young. Yeah, man, that guy was so cool. I really wish I would have gotten sat to like talk with him a little more. At least I got his, I got his information, got to take a picture with him and all of that kind of stuff. And he wasn't like flexing. He really wasn't flexing. You know what I mean? Like he wasn't rolling in there like a celebrity. If you didn't stop and like really talk to him, you would never probably know who he was. Saturday Night Live. SNL Saturday Night. Why'd I read that twice? This song is his? No, it's not his. It's just he plays this all the time. I'm not saying it's his song, right? Rival J, we are only limited by our limited beliefs. Let's go. Okay, I don't know what else to say about this. This is pretty cool, but we'll come back to it another time. I saved it. I'm getting distracted with chat here. We're not ready for that yet. We're not ready for the new segment. All right, and we were running through these new projects here. XYO, okay. Unwrap, fail. Just casually in stream. All right, I can't do that. Not every time I mess up. Okay, OnRamp is a OnRamp. Where did I get OnRamp from? OnRamp is a Bitcoin custody platform, multi-institutional security trading, and inheritance tools. Everything is looking like it's going for institutions. Very interesting. XYO, do you know what XYO is? I'm not a fan of XYO. 8 years in the running and still probably hasn't made anybody a penny. Yeah, that's my... If you know the Coin app, you know what I'm talking about. ETHGAS. I'm really talking about the Coin app and not so much XYO. Gwei. I like Gwei. I like it quite a bit. It's only 0.3 years old, so you could do with that what you want. Real-time blockchain being brought to Ethereum. PQ. PQ is a pretty interesting project, right? If you don't know what PQ is, there's a lot of stuff built on it, right? It's very legitimate, if you ask me. Now, what isn't legitimate is the price action. I don't feel like anybody cares about it price action-wise. PQ Network is a substrate-based smart contract platform that supports smart contracts and Ethereum virtual machine. We could go into quite a bit there, but I don't think anybody really cares. Then we have this Meta Y, has Claw, so it makes me wonder if it's like a Claw bot kind of thing. Claw Civi is the interaction layer for the emerging agent civilization. Okay. I pick up what they're putting down. Interaction layer for the emerging agent civilization, built on Meta Y AI's distributed computation network. Claw Civi enables AI agents to collaborate, compete, and execute real-world tasks on-chain in real time. Instead of acting as passive tools, agents become autonomous economic participants capable of generating measurable value. What a sentence, right? Put some commas in there. What I'm seeing now is we went from AI talk back up like a year and a half, 2 years ago. We had a lot of AI talk, right? Then all of a sudden we had AI agents. And that brought about, okay, well then if we have AI and we have AI agents and they're on chain, then we have agentic networks, right? So then we graduated, evolved to like agentic networks, right? More than just one AI agent that does something, many AI agents, agentic networks. And now you're seeing many projects start to build this collaborative, compete, like almost marketplace, AI agent score. So you can see how good they are, how much they deliver, so you can, basically may the best bot win. That's may the best agent win, basically. If it can deliver and hit consistently and get a high score, more people are going to buy it and hire it, and whoever owns it is going to make the most money. And this is what we're seeing it evolve into. Have you been here? Have you been following the evolution of AI agents? He says, yeah, LOL, put some comments. Melissa says, yep, I'm jamming over here. Bro, you are hilarious. Much love, man. Oh, Elio says he posted a picture. I'm going to go look at it. I don't know if he wants me to, like, blast him on stream. But, yeah, nice. Bro, you look just like a friend of mine. Like, literally, if I posted a picture of like, literally my brother who I've known for, like, 16 years, you look just like him. I almost want to do it just so you can see how much you look like him. That's fire, bro. Nice long dreads. My brother's got long dreads like that too. Man, just because you posted that and you look so much like one of my best friends, I just feel closer to you already. And I'm not just saying that. My brother probably wouldn't want me to just straight up post a picture of him in my Discord. He'd be like, what the heck, man? He likes to stay pretty low key, so I won't do that to him. You're just gonna have to take my word for it, I guess. Judgment Lab. You're probably taller than he is, though. All right, UG Canton is associated with Flare as well. They are not saying it yet. That's why I'm bullish. Okay, I look forward to seeing what happens with Flare. Zoe says, tight, bro. And it's awesome to have like a face to put with the name. It really makes me feel far more connected to my people. And just so you know, Zoe, anytime you want to chat, feel free to DM me on Discord. There's a voice chat in the Discord. You ever want to, I don't know, you have any questions about crypto? If I can help you in any way, do not hesitate to hit me up, man. So Hyperliquid, Origin Lab, right? Is this Origin Trail? I doubt it. Origin Lab is a marketplace for premium, right, cleared video games and 3D models. This is a weird project, right? Data assets for AI training. So this is all about AI training. I'm sure it's useful. I'm sure it's probably needed. They've raised $8 million, which sounds like it's a small project. Jensen AI, right? Somebody's always talking about Jensen AI. We'll go over G-Coin first. I'm going to tell you that a lot of times you're not going to hear about these coins until they pump on other channels and stuff. That's no shade at anybody. It's just what I do. They do other stuff, right? I focus on just knowing about coins. You have to understand that none of this is financial advice, and I'm not trying to secretly tell you that you should be. I'm not doing none of that. This is education. To me, this is about staying on top of the market and knowing, you know, what's going on. CCP says moon. Yes. It is coming. CCP and XRP apparently will share some type of load hint. Can you make that hint a little more specific, please? I would appreciate it. Looking good. There we go. Nothing hit. Not hitting. Yo, I know he's laughing about that. All right. G-Coin is a utility token powering instant gasless transaction rewards and payouts within the Playnance. I don't like that name. Playnance? This just doesn't ring. Web3 entertainment ecosystem. Hey, you guys want to go try out the Playnance entertainment system? No, thank you. They try to steal like a PlayStation kind of move there. Anyways, I don't know a ton about it. Let's go look at the website real quick. See if it's even interesting. Oh yeah. I was going ham on this website the other day. Yo. It makes me so mad when you say you're gaming and then you have an explore button. Like, why do you have an explore button when there's nothing to explore? Like, there's nothing to explore, guys. You hit explore and it just tells you like real time on-chain gameplay at unlimited scale. Like, who cares about that, bro? Where are the games? Where are the games? Fully on-chain slot engine, arcade games with instant reward. Like, where are they? All right, I'm done with it. I'm gonna leave it at that because I could harp on that forever. It's just one of my pet peeves from doing DeFi gaming for so long and checking out so many DeFi coins. At least put a picture of something that looks fun and put coming soon. Like, come on, man. At least tease me with a little bit of excitement. You just put like a bunch of stuff about games, you know, like they're really cool and they're on chain. It's like, yeah, who cares? Anyways, done with that. Playnance at Playboy. Oh, he's making connections here. He said, just to be clear off the bat. Hey, he just wants to make sure he's got it straight with you. I don't know what I don't know where I was going with that, but it almost landed. He says, blue sky, all good, not offended. You know, we're having a ton of fun here on a Friday night. Who is it that's always asking me about Jensen AI? Is that Cryptic Quentin? I think it is. Let's see. Jensen, the network for machine intelligence, is an open infrastructure layer for AI. Jensen AI has actually been doing really well. Why does it say it's only been out for 3 days? That's not... Oh, it's been out longer than that. I've been going over this coin for so long that I've probably been going over it before it ever even had a token, right? So this thing mooned. There you go, CCP. Jensen AI. It mooned. It's probably going to keep mooning. It's only at, say, a 50 million market cap. It's been as high as 110, so it's down like, what, 60%? Something like that. I'm not a mathematician. You said slot games. Oh, man. What are you trying to do here, man? You trying to get me demonetized? I'm messing with you. I'm not mad about it. I'm just playing. But, yeah, I'm not going to say that. Yeah. We're moving on from Jensen AI. It's pretty cool. And Cryptic Quentin, is your name actually Quentin? Like in real life, is that your name? Because I feel like I've only ever met one person in my life whose name was Quentin. Where are we going from here? Where are we going? Guys, it is DeFi Friday. Let's hit some chainers real quick. Let's go over the usuals, the favorites real quick. before we go trying to find some other stuff. We're rolling into 10 o'clock, past 10 o'clock really. We're almost at 2 hours of being live. I don't know where the time goes. I probably could 24-hour live stream and still somehow not get to everything that I plan to get to, right? I know what I'm going to do next. We're going to kind of unveil our new segment here. That's what we're going to do. Of course, I'm going to do this first, right? It is DeFi Friday, if you did not know, if I haven't said it enough times. So we love Jensen AI, and yes, that's my real name. That's really cool, man. It's a very unique name. Like I said, I've only met one person in real life whose name was Quentin. He was an older black dude who I worked with at the Taco Bell KFC when I was like 17. All right, so we need to sell these items. Sell them in the market, right? And get us some more BNB. We're farming this BNB just a little bit at a time. It says Adobe. Jensen looking good. Shoot, no, UG, I'm not. I already forgot. I already moved on, guys. I'm going at 1,000,000 miles an hour. That is just the way I like it. I'll say put this in the chat, and then I literally forgot what it was for. But I did remember, to my credit. Memory like an elephant. It's just, sometimes it's got to come back to me. Ooh, we got some free CFB. I love that. I have a bunch of it since I bought that little pack. Quentin, creator of XDC. Yo, Blues guy with the random facts out here. Gotta think my thoughts. What is going on? I should be exhausted, but somehow I am zinging. Maybe it was the coffee. He says, thanks, man. It's usually spelled different than mine. Probably. I know how that goes. We would be very grateful if everybody would smash that like button and follow me on Facebook. Yes, I would be very grateful if you do all of those things. All right, let's go to the Atom Caster here. Remember, there's a link to Chainers in the description. Let's go. And I saw Camsta's name come in, but I don't know where he's at. Camsta's usually not quiet. I can usually count on Camsta to be having a whole conversation in the chat, which I greatly appreciate, because that keeps everybody very engaged. Where are you at, Camsta? Oh, wait, I don't want to go to the farm. I want to go to the mini game real quick. Go ahead. It takes just a moment. But it's a game. It's DeFi Friday, so why not? Let's go ahead and do it. I usually do this at the end of the stream because I'm afraid that people will find it not the most exciting thing. Keep it popping. We got to get to 1,000 here. Very hard for me to read the chat. I wish I knew why it did that. Like, I really wish I knew why it did that. It's kind of annoying, I'm not going to trip on it, though, but it is a little annoying. All right, back to the farm. That's all we have for chainers. Shout out to Fogo Fishing. Who knows if this will be really a smart move or if I wasted some money. But if I did waste money on Fogo Fishing, it was like, I don't know, 25 bucks. I'm not tripping on it. No, I'm back. You didn't lose me. But feel free to run this chat up, everybody. I would appreciate that. And what I mean by that is, like, you know, when people freeze or whatever, everybody starts freaking out in the chat and then they run the chat up. That's what I mean by it, right? Different tanks and different perks with different teams. Yep. And I think, you know, I said this the other night. If we do that, it doesn't matter if it's tanks or whatever we do. But, like, you know, there'll be NFTs and you'll get them and they should have, like, a power level, like, assigned to them so that your tank has, like, an overall power level based off of, you know, what items you have equipped, right? What NFTs you've won and got and then have equipped. And then that will kind of give you a power level so that when you compete against people, you go, you know, you have that. Almost like chainers, you can select your reward. Yeah, there's a ton of ideas. I love that you guys are drumming that up. Let me know when the meeting is and we'll start hashing that out. But definitely be serious about it for sure. Or you know, I hope it doesn't sound harsh. I'm kind of like, let's be really serious about it or just not do it. But we could talk about it for a bit first. So I want to talk about Sweatcoin. I just found this. And by found it, I mean Still Nasty in the Discord, that's his name in Discord, told me about this, right? He dropped it in the main hangout. He gave me an affiliate link. I'm going to gladly use his affiliate link since he told me about it and shout him out. But I do have my affiliate link in the Discord. Sorry, brother, that's just how things run a lot of times when I'm doing the show. And I have no idea what I'll get for it, right? They pay you like in their coin and you do a bunch of steps. I do kind of want to pull it out here and show you guys. Hopefully they have. So you walk, they give you stuff. I actually want to look it up somewhere that's actually real crypto related because whatever that is not the best. There it is, Sweat. Pretty sure this is the right one. Sweat economy has changed to Sweat. Okay, they just put it in caps. It seems like a newer project, but let's actually see. No, 2022. This thing's been around for a while. Okay. It's got an infinite max supply. I immediately don't really love that. 14.1 million market cap. If I'm walking every day, I just figured I might as well get some free stuff. Very interoperable. This is on a lot of stuff. This is cool. I like this. And you have this sweet at. Hopefully I'm showing you guys the right coin here. Yeah, this is the right coin. Own your movement, right? What are we going to call this? Exercise 5. Sweat is a cryptocurrency that you generate your own through activity. Earn sweat as you move. Become a part of the movement economy, available on iOS and Android. Since launch, a bunch of sweat holders have joined global movement economies where physical activity drives financial opportunity. I love this idea. I feel like they need to get like big players to come in and like invest in it or something, because if everybody's walking and they're earning coins and everybody's pulling money out of it, that's how you get a chart that looks like this. Did anybody think of, like, it reminds me a lot of GameFi actually, because it's kind of like how does the money keep rolling in? You need like sponsors and shit like that, right? It says, Underground, we are so serious, man. Hey, I believe you, man. I believe you. Yeah, bro, we need to make NFTs of the people here on the channel. Sounds pretty sick. We'll have to see how extensive we want to get here. He says, come on, man, the more the merrier, right? Like Clash of Clans, but for tanks and crypto rewards. Gonna be epic. I'm in it. Capture the flag, King of the Hill, death matches, exactly. And there's got to be some like tournaments, right? There's got to be like some tournaments where we give away free coins. We're gonna need to keep like a nice big chunk of coins in the like treasury so we can do tournaments and stuff like that. It's gonna be pretty dope. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty cool. We're gonna hash this out. We're gonna make this happen. Reliable J, he knows a guy who can make this happen. Hopefully your guy doesn't want a bunch of money from me, because then that might be difficult. But this is Sweat. if you walk a lot or whatever and you just want to make, you know, a little bit of some crypto here, even if it's cheap, then go right ahead and use that link in the description. I wanted to see, I didn't actually remember what one sweat is worth. 0.0016, so less than a penny for one. Okay. And then I'll have to just see if you're able to actually like cash out. You should be. It's a real crypto coin. You should be able to actually cash out on them. And now for the new Crypto Doom scroll on X. So here's my idea. A lot of people do like a news, right? They do like a news, 12 o'clock, 11:30, whatever. They do like a news crypto thing. And a lot of people do that. It's cool. And I would do it a little bit, but mine's going to be more of like a crypto doom scroll, right? Where we just kind of go to like latest and different hashtags that are involved in crypto, and we just look at what the heck is going on. So the frog token, I think, will jump the farthest is XXX. I don't know if that's legit or if they're just like not really giving you the name. I don't know who that is, right? And we're just rolling through it. Cannibal just crossed 3x. Who's still here? Entry around 36K, now sitting at 134K. You got a lot of people on here just catching these absolute like nothing coins. Hopefully it's not all just junk coins. I don't think it will be. A lot of people focus only on trading in crypto, but infrastructure projects are also worth paying attention to. I wish more people had that vibe, right? Delcom is one example in the telecom sector that I recently discovered, sharing here. And through doing this, we're gonna like find people who we really like, right? Paul Talks Crypto. Why am I freezing? Like, I shouldn't be freezing on X. Yo, did my whole computer just freeze? No way. Okay, great. I thought I've never had like my whole computer freeze and then like, you know, I don't know, have to like shut it down and restart without being able to let you guys know what the heck is going on. I've never had that happen, so I'm glad that that didn't just happen. I thought for a minute there, like, they just killed my stream. I don't know anything about building games, but I'm in, LOL. Hey, maybe you could just come up with cool ideas. Do you know anything about playing games? So money doesn't always motivate some people. It's the challenge and the reward of the end product. I'm with that. I do like that. Like, money is great because you can feed your family and pay your bills and help people. That's what I like money for. As far as like just stacking an endless, never-ending number in a bank account, it doesn't get me that excited. Because remember, numbers, they don't ever end. And if you're going to have a goal that has no end, it's not very cool. The building of tanks and aircrafts. We're definitely going to have some ideas. It says no XRP left on exchanges. I love the X. I'm gonna tell you, like, a lot of people, like, they're really mad at the XRP. You know, it's like if you're not bought into the XRPs going to $50,000 narrative or 10,000 or whatever narrative it is, right? Then a lot of these people on social media, they're pretty hard on these people. Let's just be real, right? And so I just find it hilarious. I hope it happens. I own XRP. Obviously, I'm not going to sit here and be mad at anybody who thinks it's going to $50,000 a coin. I hope that happens today. I really do. But do I think it's plausible? I don't know. I don't really think there's enough money in the world if you do your tokenomics. But a lot of people don't know tokenomics. They don't raise their crypto IQ. They're not here with us at Underground Crypto Deep Dive Show. And how do you love it that we're rolling into 2 hours streaming? And I feel like we're just kicking off. I feel like we just started. So this will be the scene when institutions buy up all crypto on exchanges. Retail will only have access to crypto via ETFs. Hey, this is like this is not completely crazy. Congrats, you have now become the new financial elite. No more crypto available on exchanges. Liquidity shock. Now, obviously, there's XRP available on exchanges right now. They're kind of projecting the future. FOMO Sapiens, that's a great name. I love that. This is like who likes this? This is all Cryptic Quentin's idea. I gotta give him a lot of credit for this. This might be something that we do the live stream. It actually puts the channel on the map, right? I haven't seen anybody doing this. Cryptic Quentin, did you get this from somebody else doing this, or did you just come up with this idea on your own? I really like it. LOL Cap, just vibe yourself, bro. That works the best. I don't know what's going on. With money, I can finally make friends. Dude, you can make friends here. Just be yourself, bro. Not really, but I need money to meet ladies. You don't need money to meet ladies. I know broke dudes with beautiful wives. I'm gonna keep it 1,000. I know people who have literally nothing and have, you know, very attractive significant others, right? Just be yourself, right? I just realized it's been a while since we had a troll come in the chat. Yeah, it's been a while. We don't have one now, do we? She's got the finger ready to time out. I don't know what that means. Cryptic Quentin is awesome. Yeah, we love you, man. Yeah, I don't know who she would time out, but it is what it is. She does have the mod capabilities, so you know. Run wild, run wild. Yo, what is going on? Why did my internet die over here? That's not cool. Something definitely happened to my internet, which makes me wonder just a little bit. Did my toddler turn off the modem or something like that? That might have happened. I'm not 100% sure, but it's a possibility that for a minute there, my daughter just like turned off the modem on us or something like that. All right, so I'm gonna actually read this. I get so distracted by everything. I've got screens everywhere, and oh man, it's a whole thing. So Elio 00 says, sleep for me. Y'all have a good one. Hey, we appreciate you being here. Have a good night. And, you know, thanks for showing us your dreads and stuff, man. I love it when people actually are not scared to participate and be part of the group. All right, let's see what it says. From It's Too Late to Best Gift Ever, Chill While Others Panic, Next Stop, The Moon, One Token, 4 Moods, Infinite Gains, FOMO Sapien. Okay, so this is a token. I will be not buying that. The Future of Crypto. Humans code currencies and cryptic light machines, scan blockchains through the night, find cracks where systems bend, turn hidden flaws into profits and then send it home through the digital flight. I know Campsta must have wrote that. This is the type of poems that I expect from Campsta. I just gotta say that. What is this? TWJ News. SF Holdings plans to launch in Hong Kong. Gold vaults near the airport in October. A Hong Kong gold vault near the airport in October. I was just like, where did that come in from? With capacity for 100 tons of bullion. It's gonna be in one of those like, you know, gold heist movies, right? Oh, I was talking about trolls making it. Okay. Cheers, bro. CCP, play your cards right. You find a rich woman. There you go. Now you're thinking. A bunch of stuff about Hyperliquid that I can't read. No, BTC 90,000. This person's still going on. I don't know what they're talking about. Investor Daily. Bitcoin BTC price plummets amid Clarity Act euphoria in the U.S. Buy the rumor. I feel like everybody was like, oh, this is a buy the rumor, sell the news. Sam went over it and he talked about how this makes a way for liquidity to flow into stuff. So it's not really a buy the rumor, sell the news, but people don't know what they're doing, right? They think everything is a buy the rumor, sell the news. CoinMine Daily Brief. Thorchain hacked. Not again. Thorchain's been hacked before. Loses 10 million. Bitwise launches Hyperliquid spot ETF. Doge XRP up 5% on Clarity Act. Fear and greed at 31. I like what they're doing here. This is cool. What do we got going on here? Market trend top stories. All right. Honestly, this is probably better than the news that we used to run through ChatGPT because it's a little bit more dialed in, right? So Thorchain gets hacked. Bitwise launches a hyperliquid ETF. Dogecoin XRP up on 5% on Clarity Act. Hana Bank invests $670 million in Upbit operator. Lombard drops layer 0 for Chainlink. And Grayscale launches Chainlink Trust ETF. Yeah, that's probably the top stuff that we're going to actually care about today. Let's see. KOL takes, right? Don't buy new hype, your exit liquidity. Thorchain exploits across stolen 10 minutes. Okay. And we're moving on. I do really like this segment. Who likes this segment here? Just learned about PackSwap. Their innovative swap features are changing the game in DeFi. All right. Over 900 billion wiped out from the U.S. stock market today. I thought it was $1 trillion. I think it went up to $1 trillion, right? Honestly, for me, cryptocurrency comes down to Bitcoin or eCash or XEs. They just throw like Bitcoin with like things you've never heard of before. I love that. And I see eCash as the ultimate trump card. Okay. Sounds like a promotion here for some coin that we've never heard of. Going through this scroll and stuff will really make you sharp on crypto. I'm just going to say, you'll be real sharp. Beginner's crypto tip number 1, never invest your money you can't afford to lose. Okay. I'm pretty sure I can't afford to lose any of my money ever, but I gotta invest, so that's a conundrum to be in. Crypto prices go up 50% in a week, then drop 40% the next week. Hey, that still would leave you up 10%. Come on. It's not so bad. It's about what you get in the stock market. Start very small, learn first. Raise your crypto IQ. That's what I would say. All right, where are we at in this chat? Okay, yeah. LOOO Zoe he's out of here. Yeah, X is kind of important to keep up with trends, especially in crypto space. Yeah, it's going to be a part of our show for sure. Every crypto project has an X account pretty much for sure. Most stuff lives on Twitter for sure when it comes to crypto. UG, follow weeks. They always show new coins they trade. Okay. We'll just duplicate this real quick. I don't want to mess us up where we are. Let's follow weeks real quick. Shout out to Andy. It was pretty cool to meet Andy, the owner of Weeks. He was a fun guy to be around, that's for sure. Let's search Weeks. Official follow. I'm very surprised that I'm not following him. Let's see. Close. There we go. Back to where we are. It says Liam Power, 171 days from all-time high. So you guys get the point. This is our new segment. We'll probably bounce in and out of that, but we are kind of on DeFi Friday, so we need to go check out some DeFi games. And I could just pull up Zverse and play Zverse all day long. I do kind of love that. Let's see, Undead Games. I don't know. Did we get anything out of Undead Games ever? Are they still building, or are they just one of those things where they threw a bunch of stuff out and then they never did anything? What's the next coin you're going to lev trade? The next river? Green Fingers, I think it's going to be BTC. I really don't enjoy trading a lot of those coins. They're not stable enough for me. They just do like the craziest things. I'm not a big fan of it. I'm very tempted to go back and try my strategy, but with BTC and not a garbage coin like River. Anyways, they have this on Steam. Let's see. Is it actually here yet? Undead Games. Can we? Okay, play for free. It's here. So this game does exist. Let's play the game. Got the game. No, I need Steam. Yes, Steam is installed. Okay, no, I have Steam. Oh yeah, it's gonna be real confused. Steam lives in my external hard drive. All right. So this is something to definitely check out. I think that we might try this out. I'm not gonna do it right now, unfortunately, because then I'll have to like download it and all that fun stuff. But we could watch the trailer real quick. Let's see what the trailer is looking like. And let me go here. Let's go here and make sure that you guys actually get the volume for the trailer. Looks like a pretty short trailer, right? Giving me the vibe of like a lot of other games, a lot of survivor games. You get to build. Looks kind of fun though. Is there a currency related though? Like I kind of need there to be some kind of earning capability here. All right, cool. And then they have multiple games. That's like Undeads. Then you have Rush, right? Fighters coming soon. This Viral. I don't know what that's about. And then there's even like another thing. VR. Alright, that's Undead Games. I've seen it out for a while now. We did play like one game. Do you get crypto rewards for these? I'm not sure. That's kind of what we're trying to figure out here. He says, Sir UG, can you possibly look at Lena? I could do that. Or Linea. I don't know what I'm supposed to call it, but that's what I'm calling it. 90.7 million in market cap. Max supply 72 billion. Circulating supply 24.9 billion, but 61.2 billion in the outstanding supply. That's a lot. I'm just gonna say that's a lot of coins. 10 billion of them, 10.8 billion in the treasury. But where are all those other coins? There's a lot of coins. Like, where are all those coins? They're minted on chain, but they're not like distributed. It makes me wonder where they are. So it does have an Ethereum contract, smart contract platform, layer 2, zero knowledge. I like that a lot. Binance Alpha Spotlight. And then we need to come, where are we going? So MaxChart says this came out on the 9th of September 2025, so still relatively new. Let's hit the trading view so I don't have to bounce you guys all the way back to trading view. I'm not exactly sure what you're asking me for here, but I'll tell you it looks like a continuation pattern here with the rising wedge. Like, that's what you want to see, as far as I understand, is that rising wedge. But it has that flat top, right? So if it breaks out, it's breaking out parabolically. But I think most of the time this should break down. It's a better vibe when they're like this, right? When they're like that. Then you know, like, oh, that looks great. And I totally messed that up. But anyways, nice flat top there. Tells you it could potentially do like what BTC was trying to do. We the game to be super easy to connect people, not struggle with KYC and wallet stuff. Exactly, yep. Gonna have to build it on a decentralized protocol. Oh yeah, kid friendly and must. Kids are huge game players. Yeah, exactly. You can't get off in the weeds and do something too adult because kids need to be able to play it, right? Blues, if they play, for example, for 10 years, they should feel like they made a substantial amount of rewards, plus the price increase will feel even more rewarding. There you go. You guys are onto something. I'm glad you guys are so committed to that, because I look forward to doing this. You know I'll take it seriously. So, game studio, card game. What categories do we want? Adventure game. I wish they would just have like blockchain games. We used to have like just a blockchain game category. I'm not sure what happened. Game studio maybe? And we have the usual suspect, Power Protocol. Man, it pumped and dumped and it was nothing. Gods Unchained. That's been around for a really long time. D-Labs games. I've never heard of that. Let's check it out. Only at $1 million. GameFi. Let's check out their website, dlabs.gg. Now, games, people are building, but like a lot of things haven't really like taken off. Again, Zverse, like the best game I've seen so far. Reimagining games for the Web3 era. You guys better have a game, right? Let's go to apps. Like, there better be a game. I don't care how simple it is. Just like have a game. All right, here we are. Giga Chad. Okay. Giga Chad is a meme coin. D Labs, the token that powers it all. Is that the only game you guys have? Is this Giga Chad? It's YGG Play. Okay. Okay, you have to play with Abstract or log in with a wallet. All right, let's hit that MetaMask. Bang bang. There we go. Should be all connected. Hopefully it just connects us back. Approve. All right, we can play whatever this is. View. Verify ownership of something. No gas fees. Okay, whatever. All right, we're playing Giga Chad Bat, which is what I wanted. I wanted to find something new that we haven't really looked at before, right? Yeah, we make levels. The higher the level, the better the player, the crazier the game rewards. Yeah, you guys are already way off in the weeds here. I love it, but we're going to have to start with building a foundation. We add options to buy stars. We drop boxes and make money. There you go, bro. Even hats and t-shirts will create huge income. Yeah, you definitely could do some stuff with it. You can start a craze. Just remember that there's a lot of people who've tried to do it, and for whatever reason, they haven't been monumentally successful. Something tells me it has something to do with scalability. So tap the screen with the circular gauge as at its smallest, the more the base. Okay, so we have to hit this ball. I have no idea what I'm doing. Strike, you swung too early. Okay, what's going on here? Oh my goodness. Okay, I get it. I get it now. Let's see if we can hit one. There we go. I figured it out. Oh, yo, there's actually people running around. We got a home run. I have no idea what's going on really with this game, but I like it. A Giga win. We won something. Did I win Giga Chad? Please tell me I won Giga Chad. Pick a card and boost your points. You are given a one-time chance to draw. If you draw a ball, you can draw again. Okay. All right. So I don't know how much you actually can play this. Got to go with the middle. Middle was a home run. A Giga win. We're doing pretty good so far. I don't know if it matters, but so far so good. All right. So we just 300% it up here. That worked out well. This is, bro, I like baseball games, golf games too. I like some putt-putt golf games. Those are fun. So select your multiple. Oh, this is free play mode. How do we premium? There's a premium mode. No idea how this works. Okay. So there's a premium mode. I don't know why you'd want to be on auto. First Chad raid. Bro, I'm so confused. What is even going on anymore? I just felt like I just went to 3 different games. All right, so somebody's playing this. 6, whatever these are. What even coin is this? I don't even know what coin this is, to be completely honest with you. Share it. Sure, I'm gonna share this in the Discord. Where do I want to put it though? Let's go to GameFi. It's got to be going under GameFi. Paste. And again, does anybody even see the GameFi link here? I don't even know. All right. Then it goes to redeem. How do I get some actual real coins? No, thank you. I don't want to do that. Boost, stake, redeem. Okay, how does this even work? So as much as it looks like a very simple game, it's very interesting. We found it from this D Labs, right? And I mean, they delivered. They at least had like a game. This is premium. We go to free. I guess that we just play again. Now that I figured out how the game works. Let's see, can I hit the ball first try? Let's see, we got this here. We got it. We got it. It's coming in. Bang. I Hit it. First try. Oh, he's gonna strike me out. I'm out. That's not cool. I was defeated. All right. We got to get a redemption. I knew I hit the ball a little too early there. Definitely hit the ball too early. All right, that's got to be out of the park, right? I mean, I would have hit it out of the park personally, but you know, he could do whatever he wants, I guess. Oh, I was safe. Got an extra 1,000. This is pretty hilarious. Boost points by 300%. Now I'm gonna go ahead and just collect my points. Let's get to 20,000 real quick, right? This game is a little overly easy. I wonder what it's like on premium, right? Oh, that was not even really a very good ball. What if we make a game where one player tries to beat the boss and the next boss, like the Mike Tyson game back then, with tanks, kind of like King Kong and dragons and tank robots, and they're a game, but they have to pay and try. They have to pay to try. I don't know, man. That sounds really complicated. Let's start. My idea is let's start with like a basic game, right? 'Cause you gotta remember, like, how do you put it? The more you build, the more like you have to pay for, like in servers, that kind of thing. I must have done really well my first go at this game, right? Dang, that should have been amazing, and it wasn't amazing. You have to pay to try. Yeah, that would be pretty cool. Ooh, out the... Oh, that should have been out the park. I timed that so well. Oh, wait. I didn't realize that the people stayed on the base. You earned 2 runs. Let's go. Keep collecting. This is in free mode, so I get the vibe that, like, none of this matters at all. And I feel like I could probably hit the ball, like, every single time. Oh, pop ball. I used to work at a baseball stadium. I don't know if anybody knows that. That doesn't mean I know anything about baseball. And I honestly, out of all the sports, baseball's got to be like my least favorite game. We do have a baseball stadium that was just built next to my house. A foul? For real? I don't know. How do you like really make sure you're hitting the ball in the right place? I don't know. I think we have the bases loaded right now, so I feel like we need to knock it out of the park and run all those bases real quick, right? Oof. That should run the bases. You only got 1 run out of that? Boy, they were running slow. Oh, we made it 20,000. Said we didn't know that, but I'm not sure what you're talking about. Well, you didn't know. This is GigaChadBat.fun. We're just looking for new games to play. This has something to do with crypto. It's like the free version, but there is like an actual like coin, right? I'm trying to get one out of the park again. We crushed it on the first go here. It's on. I'm pretty sure this is on Ethereum, right? So anyways, there's a premium. I don't know how we get into this or how we buy this like actual coin. Said, hey Chad, go to the ball and buy some. Okay. And so their people is 60. So this is $6. I don't think I have $6 on the platform. So we will one tab this. That way we still have it. And speaking of one tabbing, there's Zverse. What would a DeFi Friday be without a little bit of Z-verse, right? My favorite DeFi game. So how can I not play my favorite DeFi game on DeFi Friday, right? My wife wants to know if I will be wrapping it up early tonight. I don't know. I love when people think I have a plan. I don't have a plan. I just show up and I'm here. And that's all I know. I know that I'm here and I showed up. That's the hard part. What I'm actually going to do from there, it's anybody's guess. That's what makes it exciting. You don't know what you're going to get here. Like, you do know that we're going to do our due diligence and look at what's new and trending and do some TA and all that stuff. But after that, on a DeFi Friday, we could go all kinds of different places, right? You never know what you're going to get here. I like how I just closed the chat. Now I have no idea what's going on. Get that back up and running. It looks like Z-verse has to download. They're always putting new stuff out. I love it. Did you ever check out the Thunder game? They have a few games. I usually just play solitaire and block games when I got a few minutes to kill. No, I don't know about that. You probably did tell me about it at some point. I'll pull it up though. Sounds cool. It's on Soul. Okay, we'll try to find this. You got a website for me? UG on a non-plan plan. Exactly. Make a fun game with rewarding make a game fun and rewarding. I don't know what happened when I tried to read that. And it should stand out amongst the crowd. I bet most gamers are looking for a sense of achievement, and if there's crypto involved, real monetary value to add. Yeah, I think you're onto something there. I really do. Is this it? No, this is Thunder 2. Low liquidity. I just don't feel like this is... I don't feel like this is the right one here. Cryptic right on, yeah. No, that's a good point. Cryptic Quentin has some good input. So far, I really like what you've contributed to the channel. So I gotta give you props on that. I don't know what's going on. Trying to load this CoinGecko terminal is like crashing my computer. I'm sure it's not the 100 tabs that I have open while I'm live streaming. I'm sure that has nothing to do with it. But I need to close this immediately. He says Tetro tiles. Yeah, on Thunder. I use the app. Not sure about a site. Okay. Well, that might be why I haven't kind of gone there yet, because some things you can only play on mobile and you can't really play them anywhere else. I'm sure you know that. And it's hard for me to really show off anything mobile. Now, some things it'll come up, in kind of that tall, almost like real style format, straight up and down format. I don't know why that basically tried to crash my computer here. Oh, it's probably because I have Z-verse loading. I guarantee you that's what it is. I should have just stayed on Z-verse. Not sure about the site. Okay. The tank game was fun. We leveled up, built our tanks, just needed a bit more. Yeah, I think it's a real a disappointment, I guess, that they didn't really do more with that. I don't know what they were waiting for, some tournament. They could have just added a couple of new levels and put a new tanks in there. That's all they really had to do to keep people interested. I think that was a bit of a fail there. But we went to their Discord and stuff. It did kind of sound like maybe the people who made it ran off on them a little bit. Yep, not reinventing the wheel. You got it. Not sure what's going on here. This usually takes a minute to load, but it doesn't usually take this many minutes to load. But we did have a download that we had to do, right? Oh, man. What's going on with my computer? I didn't restart the computer before the stream, and I'm paying for it now, I think that's what's going on. Gamers love it when everything in the game is obtainable for free via gameplay. The more value said item in-game should be challenging to obtain. There you go. If everything's free, then where do you make your money, right? All right, we got some release notes. So this Chainers is always being upgraded. I find it very fascinating how much they're building all the time. Good news, the village is safe again. Bad news, we're not done yet. 2 more totems out there, both in pieces, both lost to Aka's corruption. Further out than last time. I won't sugarcoat it. I know I ask a lot again. Meet me by the second totem site when you're ready. I'll fill you in properly there. Start quest. Yeah, of course we gotta start the quest. Oh, yo, there's new land? Bro, what? Reliable J, have you done this yet? I don't ever get to play this very often. My character doesn't exist, which is a little weird, but I'll rock with it. I don't need to see my character. Had like a clan or squad you could join, crypto rewards, more boards, just little things. Yeah, I mean, very true. I mean, was very basic over on Panzer Dogs. I wanted to say Plague Dogs so bad. Where's Plague Dogs? I haven't seen him tonight. He hasn't said anything in the chat if he's here. He's usually lurking. You can make money from microtransaction like skins, etc., but let the game be able to obtain for free as well competing. Yeah, or perhaps you can make money from ads. Reliable J said I gave up on Zverse, bro. Why is that? Why'd you give up on Zverse? I'm pretty sure like Zverse is like the best DeFi game we've seen yet. I'm very interested to know why you gave up on Zverse. And even an auction house for parts, yeah. Kinda like Zverse, right? So this is the second totem site, or what's left of it. Without the totem and corruption spread, blocks the path, kills the growth of everything you see that looks wrong out there. That's Aka's work. Oh, he says I use my MacBook all the time. There you go. Then we update and upgrade every month. We're gonna have to be hiring developers. We are present in the community. We must engage with them, right? I think that's fair. The pieces should be somewhere in that overgrown dungeon. Oh, there's a new dungeon? That would be fire. You passed it on the way here. Waiting the entrance. Burrow, good man. He'll sort you out. Head over there. I'll be ready. Oh, the overgrowth dungeon. They added a new dungeon? I think that's sick. I love to see this. Again, what is one of my biggest things I have to say about games is like there's no innovation, like they just fall off and they don't do stuff. This game is always doing stuff since I found it. It's very interesting. Can't do battle. Can't do battle. What is this? Do you think I read the quest? Of course I didn't read the quest. Cut down the overgrowth. Okay. I should have the ability to do that. Equip. There we go. Can't do that. I can't see my character, so I'm not sure what he's doing. Just gotta cut it down. Usually you drag it. What is this thing? Oh, it's the Soul of Ruin. Okay. We do have this equipped. Can we unequip it? Okay, there we go. Usually in this game you like take the item and you like drag it out and hover it over, and then it lets you do the thing. Reliable in cutting down trees. Okay, equip it. I mean, we're trying to cut down overgrowth. Can't do this in battle. I'm not sure what's going on. Am I in battle right now? I don't think I'm in battle. Said we are present in the community. Yep, I need to update my windows in my tower. Okay, the graphics on my Chromebook are just bad. Okay, reliable pixels like the Comrador 64. Yeah, right, Blues. I use it for invoices only, right? It's a very simple function, right? Yo, why? Oh, I know one thing I need to do. I need to go chop down those plants. Where is this one? I need to go here real quick. I need to kind of like finish one quest at a time, I guess. I've got work in 3.5 hours. I'm cooked, LOL. I'm sorry to hear that, brother. I wish that the show time aligned for you a little bit better, because we certainly love having you here. But you make me feel bad, like you're gonna be exhausted all day at work because you wanted to hang out with the undergrounders. We'll have to find some good things in the world of crypto so you can retire, bro. Harvest a plant with scissors, and I don't have scissors either. I just need to have everything on me. Now I gotta run all the way back. They need like a quick travel. That's what they need. They need like a quick travel function. Not that the map is honestly all that big, but it's better than most games by a long shot as far as things to do. Says, all good, bro. Peace. Yeah, peace. Have a good day at work, man. Or night. I'm not sure where you are. I'm not sure if it's day or night, but have a good one, man. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Cream Finger says, just watch at work like I do. There you go. Well, if he's got to be at work in 3 hours, I'm not sure if I'll be alive in 3 hours. Oh, I just remembered I had beef ribs in the oven. Man, I'm gonna slap them things on the grill. Alright, do I have scissors? I gotta have scissors. Are these scissors? Are those scissors? I don't know. They won't let you see them. Garden scissors. Very straightforward and to the point. I like that. And what is this one? A common axe? I don't know what the other one is I have. What is this? Hammer. Pickaxe. I don't know what I'm supposed to do to like cut down the stuff. Also don't know why I can't see my character. I wonder if that has something to do with it. You gotta stay alive for quitting, bro. Bro, I don't know how I'm still awake, to be honest with you guys. That coffee did its thing. All this energy you guys been giving me. But I'm slipping fast here. I gotta complete this quest, though. I think I'm gonna complete this quest first. Let's go. And thanks everybody for the super chats right off the bat, hitting the goal for the day. That was awesome. I really appreciate everybody on that one. Makes me feel appreciated. It keeps me going, gets me fired up. That's probably what got me all fired up, because I am slightly exhausted. But it's been a wonderful day. Can't be mad about that. Coffee crashing. Yeah, probably like for the 4th time today. I'm existing off of caffeine. Okay, do the thing. Cut the thing, do the thing. Alright, let's equip this. Let's do the thing. Oh, we can't equip it? Okay, so, okay. This game is a little confusing and not the most straightforward. Can't do it in battle. Why does it keep saying I'm in battle, bro? I guess we gotta refresh it. The guy at the bar thought he could outdrink me with beer. What he didn't know is that mine was 0%. Oh, that's hilarious. says fingers, that's working smart. You gotta stay alive, Quiver. Yep. Sober 8 years. Congrats, man. Congrats. I don't drink a lot of alcohol. Every once in a while. But I don't like getting anything more than a buzz is just kind of like not my thing. UG for the 4th time. Yeah. Exactly. On the crash a little bit here. Oh look, I have a person. I'm a whole person now. Alright, he's doing the thing. It's amazing when it works. Alright, I harvested the thing. Alright. I wish I could just like click on the map and he would just run there. Alright, we gotta go back over here. I don't think the guy is anywhere around here. Alright, we're gonna turn this quest in. I think I'll make it a official Blues Guy quote. Yeah, it's a good one. I like that. Oh man, I need to eat something. I'm feeling the emptiness. I've had protein shake, some pumpkin seeds, organic raw pumpkin seeds, watermelon. Bought a watermelon. It was absolutely amazing. And that's it. That is all I've had. And I can tell. Even though I love to do some fasting, I also would like to eat those beef ribs that are in the oven. I gotta fire up the grill and everything. It's a lot of work though. What is he doing? I have to go here? Why do I have to go here? Oh, because that's just where it was at. Okay. So plot, fetch water, plant the sunflower. I already did that. I did it though. Clear the plot, fetch water, plant the sunflower. But we did it on like a different plot. So is he just like, is he mad at us that we did that? What is this? So do we have to like do it again? I'm so confused. Is that how we give it to him? I love this game, but they make some of the dynamics here like just a little bit too confusing. I never know how I'm supposed to do anything. Like I completed the quest. I grew the sunflower. This is sunflower. Like I did the thing. Like it shouldn't be so like ridiculously difficult. All right, guys, I'm getting tired. Said I don't drink alcohol. I can, but I don't have an acquired taste like some. I don't mind the taste of beer. I do like the taste of beer if it's good beer. Now junk beer, you know, Busch Light or some cheap beer, it's not gonna taste good. You don't have the acquired taste for bitterness about your childhood. Yeah, that's hilarious. That's why this game is frustrating, says Reliable J. It is. They got to clean this up. And they're working on it. I've got to give them some props. Like, they've made it a lot better since I started playing it, which hasn't been very long. But it's just kind of, like, confusing. Like, I did the thing. I grew the plant. I gave it. Here we go. Boom. He won't take it. For whatever reason, I don't know why. I try to talk to him. He's not helpful. And then it just says clear the plot and fetch the water and plants. I don't have the seed anymore, right? I've already grown it into a sunflower plant, so like I can't grow the seed again. I just like the leveling up of the characters and stuff. They'll get this figured out. They'll get it figured out. I tried drinking in college. I tried to fit in and just get a little messed up, and then I throw up. So I stopped. Hey, that's probably a good idea. And with that, guys, I hope you guys had a wonderful night. We went over a ton of things. I still have to do my airdrops. We'll do those very fast, and then I'm gonna hop off. Big shout out to everybody who is here, to everybody who supports me, everybody who watches the reels, drops a comment. We're pushing hard. We're going to keep hustling hard every day. But in order to keep hustling hard every day, I've got to get off the live stream and go see what my wife wants me to help her with. I mean, I have to get some sleep. That's what I really meant. One or the other, or both. What am I even talking about anymore? I don't really know. Just trying to keep you guys entertained. Are you not entertained? GM on chain here. If alcohol is bitter, then that's what motor oil tastes like, because that's what it tastes for me. When did you taste motor oil, though? That's my question. How do you know it tastes like motor oil? I've never tasted motor oil. I think Reliable J could tell us. Reliable J, does motor oil taste like beer? Should we just bottle it and sell it as like non-alcoholic beer? We'll water it down. Like, we'll water it down a little bit. It'll give you the bubble guts, that's for sure. All right, we did the airdrop thing. I hope everybody enjoyed the stream. I really am enjoying every day here with all these undergrounders. It says you look tired. I am tired. I've been up since, like, I don't know, 8:30, 8 a.m. I got 23,000 steps on the day. I've done a drywall repair job. I've packed orders, made food, I've cared for children. I'm exhausted. Stay underground, stay crypto, and I'll see you in the next one. Bring that energy back up right at the end of the stream. Underground Crypto out.